Hey, everybody got our burner. It's Tuesday again, so that means
Real storage place.
Talk. That's jive talk for marijuana.
Nudity on slick paper.
it means we have watched one of my favorite things that we have watched in quite some time.
It means this is now 3 months since we've seen each other physically in
You
person.
mean physically?
Yeah, physically. Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I don't know how fucking long it's been. Who fucking knows? All I know is during that whole entire time, I went to work for 4 days. That was the only semblance of fucking real normalcy that I had that whole entire time was 4 days, which wasn't
4 days,
normal at all.
4 days of not normal.
Yeah. So anyway, so what we did today is the wonder.
My job was just like, we might call you at the end of the month. Nothing. No, they're like, yeah, we don't know when the fuck shit's happening. I'm like,
Yeah. So what we did, the wonderfulness that we did, was Godzilla versus Mito Komon.
Mito, come on,
I
dude.
think that's how you say it.
I don't know, but this is epic.
Oh,
They should scrap Godzilla versus Kong and put this in there as the third installment.
no, I think we should give the fucking Godzilla license to Shinya. What's his fucking name? I'm gonna see it here. Damn it.
Go ahead and butcher it.
Yeah, I know. But no, I seriously think they should give the Godzilla fucking franchise to Shinya Takehita.
That's great. He probably just ripped his name apart.
Dude, I can't speak English words. Don't expect me to be able to say fucking Japanese ones.
Maybe English just isn't your thing. Maybe you pick up Japanese, you might be really good at it.
No. So, but anyway, it starts off with the Osaka Art University and Shinya standing in front of it dancing or whatever. But the music is fucking amazing.
Dude, I loved the music. I loved that he did all the music. It was just, but when you get to the Godzilla part, oh my god, that's the coup de grace. That is the part where you're like, okay, this is.
I'll just say right now that Shinya plays absolutely everything.
Yeah, everybody. He's everybody.
No, not even everybody. He plays everything. But we'll get into that because we get the title card and opening credits with his fucking music over top of it. Fucking great.
They should have brought him in to orchestrate every movie. You imagine him doing the Imperial March in Star Wars.
Dun, 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 dun.
Da 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 do.
So we cut to Shinya. He's walking down the road, just making movements like he's walking, talking to Shinya.
なことでは長い道中終わりまでたどり着けませんぞ。
And Shinya.
なあ八兵衛、ご隠居もそう言っておられることだ。少しは我慢できんのか。
And Shinya, it's like multiplicity.
When Shinya sees something.
ご隠居、あれ一体何なんですかい？
What does he see? He sees a great creature. He sees Godzilla rising from the earth.
Shinya Godzilla.
And it is fucking amazing. Oh yeah, just wait, because the roar is awesome.
Dude, oh my god. Oh. Dude, who did a better Godzilla roar? This guy? Okay, let me finish. Or Neil Breen after his girlfriend got shot.
Neil Breen just came after his girlfriend was shot. This dude did a Godzilla roar.
Together, but like him doing his slow. And then Neil Breen going, ah, ah. Who did it better?
I'm still going to vote for Shinya. But anyway, moving on, right? Shinya Godzilla stomps around and makes the sound effects of the stomping.
I couldn't hear you because a giant trailer went past. It made the whole house rumble.
And he roars some more.
Dude.
And then Shinya Godzilla goes after the other Shinyas.
お前さん、こっちへ向かってくるよ。ご神、ご隠居をお連れしろ。はい。ここはオイラに任して、早くお逃げください。ヤシチ、お前一人を置いて逃げるわけにはいかない。そうだとも。お神、八兵衛、ご隠居を頼んだぞ。やってんだい。スケさん、カクさん、ヤシチ、くれぐれも無理をしてはいけませんぞ。へっ、はっ、はっ。
Whatever. One Shinya pulls out a sword. Another one starts flipping around.
What was he supposed to be, like Gundam or something?
And then Godzilla fucking radioactive breathes on them.
Yeah, you know, for only having like cardboard cutout fins on his back, the fire thing was pretty good.
This whole thing was good. For being one dude, this was awesome.
Yeah, one guy doing all the Godzilla and all the everything other parts. You know, everything.
and we might as well throw in another one of his roars.
Oh, please.
So the remaining three living Shinyas, they go to this big stone statue played by fucking Shinya of the great Majin.
このお方です。江戸の町を救ってくださるのは魔人様。ご隠居、ただの石でできた像じゃないですか。八兵衛、めったなことを言うもんじゃありません。罰が当たりますぞ。でもどうやって動かすんですか？動かすのではなく動いていただくのです。
Dude, I love how he asked the one to pray to it in a way, just like, you know, like Mothra, you know, he gets down and starts talking like in a girl voice almost, you know. I was waiting for him to start singing and shit.
魔人様、どうかあの怪物を退治してください。お願いいたします。ご隠居、全然願いを聞いてくれないじゃないですか。
Well, whenever that doesn't work, the dude, you know, offers his life up. Listen to the sound effect on pulling of the sword. Awesome.
Dude, I think it's funny that some people, when they watched that second installment of Godzilla, you know, they were like, you know, because of Mothra and everything, they're like, hey, where's the two little Japanese girls that are like singing, oh, Takatai, or whatever the hell they were singing? I can't remember. You know, that song they sang to Mothra to get her back and whatever. Well, I guess the one, I don't know her name, the actress who played that girl, the doctor girl that was with, what's his name? I don't know names. But the guy sacrificed himself to get Godzilla back. He blew up the bomb. Anyway, people knew what I'm talking about. Anyway, so they were like thinking she was the one who was representing those little girls. I'm like, but weren't they like this big at one point in one of the films? Like they were like literally like this tall, like fairies or whatever. You know? And somebody said you can't have fairies in it. Like people bitching like about, you know, like, oh, Godzilla, you know, didn't have enough Godzilla stuff. You start throwing fairy magic in there and people were like, oh, now it's getting campy. You know, I was like, dude, it's already got big giant monsters in it. Yeah. Who cares if fairies are there?
True, but anyway, the great Majin comes to fucking life and does a great face thing.
Yeah, much.
And of course, the music is awesome. And then we cut to Godzilla. Godzilla crossing a fucking field whenever a reporter comes on and tells us he's approaching high tension wires.
ゴジラです。ゴジラがただいま100万ボルトの高圧線鉄塔に迫っております。
Well, that was the thing. Like, remember back in the day where Godzilla could be like distracted by high tension wires? Now he just walks through shit like nothing.
But anyway, then we cut to the towers holding said wires, and they are played by Shinya.
Of course, everything is Shinya, like, right? The background is Shinya, the trees are Shinya, the fucking mountains are Shinya.
And the Godzilla fucking atomic breathes on them. And he crumbles.
It's one big Shinya show.
Yeah, it is. And then Majin shows up, and his face is great. And then Godzilla fucking atomic fires him, but he blocks that shit.
Some dude just drove by in a truck. He looked like he was auditioning for like Beverly Hillbillies.
Oh yeah.
He was missing was a straw hat.
And then Ghidorah shows up flying.
おっと、キングギドラです。キングギドラがやってきました。
The wings, they came out like this far.
And then just fucking like, well, I don't want none of this, and flies off.
キングギドラ、何もしないで飛び去っていきました。さあ、それではゴジラと大魔神の戦いに目を移してみましょう。
Well, that's pretty much how it would go, huh? Budget well spent. Imagine that if the new Godzilla had Ghidorah fly down, they're like, yay! And all of a sudden he's like, fuck it. Gone. Bryan Cranston lasted 30 seconds in that first one.
True. So the great Majin pulls his fucking sword, raises it to the heavens, and we get another great sound effect.
Oh, God. Dude, why didn't more people I would have sued the company if it's false advertising. It'd be like if that was the case, Steven Seagal will be sued for all his films now because he's like the only one on the cover, but he doesn't star in it. He's in it once in a while, sitting his fat ass in a chair, looking down a scope with glasses on. Nobody does that. He's like, I'm the most elite fat bastard on the planet. It was like, dude, no sniper wears goddamn glasses while he's looking down the fucking thing. Nobody.
So, anyway.
Fucking fat Russian dancing cocksucker.
Majin turns into Ultraman. No costume, no cardboard, nothing, just Shinya in his suit.
Did he have he had a helmet thingy though, didn't he?
I don't think so. Not for Ultraman, did he? That was for as Majin. He had the cardboard helmet.
You're right.
So Ultraman and Godzilla run at each other. It's fucking amazing.
It is. Remember back in the day, the old Godzilla's and shit, when he would walk around, they would have the dude in the suit, and every time he would walk and stuff, he had to walk slow and stuff, because if he started walking, that thing, he'd be like, floppy mess.
Ultraman pulls his fucking sword out, slices Godzilla's fucking stomach.
And Godzilla does that thing whenever that kind of thing happens, and they stop and they go, eh. And then he drops.
パーパラパンピポンパーパーパラパピポンピポンパパラパンジャガジャガジャン
And then Ultraman flies off. One of the remaining Shinyas says this.
これでよいこれでよいそれではおしん八兵衛参りましょうかなはっはっはっはっはっはっはっはっはっはっは
The remaining Shinyas.
And,
Lord, Shinyas.
yeah, and it just ends. That's it. Fucking great.
The Shinyas hit the fan.
This was fucking amazing. This has been one of my most favorite things we've done in a while.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's. I mean, dude, I mean, a lot of people be like, "Oh, I like the campiness of the rubber suit." No. Watch this.
Yeah. Well, it was like, think about it, dude. This is probably my most favorite thing we've done in quarantine. I mean, Deadly Dangers was close, but that made me angry because of Ted. This didn't make me angry at all. This just made me smile the whole time. It takes a lot to do that.
I know. It's either cheeseburgers or pot that'll get you to go.
There are other things, dude. Last night, dude, on Discord, I was watching fucking old episodes of Remote Control on MTV's Remote Control, dude. I was kind of smiling all through that.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
try it sober.
Huh?
Try it sober.
No, thank you. I don't try anything sober.
That's what I thought.
So, but yeah, dude, I was like, oh man, I got to leave 1989 now and go back to 2020. That sucks. 2020.
If you said to somebody then, like, hey man, I gotta leave 1989, I gotta go back to 2020, god damn it. And they'd be like, dude, what the fuck? You guys should have like flying cars and all kinds of cool things, robots rubbing your nuts. You're like, nah. Now we still have the same shitty capitalism. It's just gotten worse, and there's no flying cars. I mean, well, there is, but you can't buy one. You know, it's like one billionaire has it, you know.
And it's barely a flying car. It's more a plane with wheels on it.
Quality is just completely out of control. You know, the poor are way poor and the rich are way rich, you know, and there's nobody in the middle, you know. It just kind of blows, you know. And then there's a huge pandemic where we're all stuck at home. There's no real plan. Save anybody or save the economy or save the planet. There's no real plan at all. Everybody just walking around going, la-dee-da-dee-da. I was like, and then we get to look at things called Facebook that give you bullshit information. And then this news organization that gives you bullshit information. I was like, you know, people believe weird conspiracy theories. There's frogmen and Obama's not from the planet. And it's, and they'd be like, Jesus Christ. I'm going to kill myself now. I don't think I want to see 2020.
On that note, for Gunner and Bird, we'll see you later.
If you literally went back with a timeline thing and told every single motherfucking thing that was going to happen, if you told Donald Trump was going to become president and then all of a sudden he was going to go fucking nuts and he was going to be like an authoritarian king and, you know, it's going to be America's first dictator, like, you know, and then in Germany and the UK had to come in and rescue us from him, you know, it's good times.
You know, it doesn't seem like the UK would be doing much saving because they're almost as stupid and crazy as us. Almost.
We're trying to follow our path of stupid.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. Please don't do that. You know, you know, I mean, you see us going down the rabbit hole. Don't follow. This time, Alice might want to just ignore the white rabbit and go back and have some tea.
Feels like we just did this. Oh, yeah, we did. And we can't bring it up. Yeah, we can. This is weeks later. Like weeks later.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but we can't bring it up because we don't know if she said yes or not.
Well, we can bring it up because the episode exists now. This isn't a podcast. This is just, you know, the end of the greatest Godzilla fucking movie ever made.
But we don't know the end result to that.
No, we still don't, because we filmed this the day after we filmed the proposal episode. So, yeah, we won't know the result of that for a couple days in real life. If he ever writes back. Because, you know, if it goes all wrong, he might not even write back.
While I was watching this, and I was watching the dude do his Godzilla impression, I don't know why, but all I could think, when he had his mouth open like that, all I could think about is, like, that one picture they got of Trump in the Oval Office when he was yelling at reporters and he was just like foaming at the mouth. He was like, his mouth is like wide open, and his teethers are hanging out. I was like, I was he's so great to put some fucking fins on his back and have him walking around like.
This is podcast material, but I'll just bring it up lightly here. Remember how like weeks ago I said that the unemployed were going to be the enemy? Aren't the unemployed now the enemy? We're not going to keep the $600 fucking thing because people don't want to go back to work. And I told you, dude. Now the unemployed, which were not voluntarily unemployed, are now the fucking enemy, and we're all getting the blame.
Yeah, there was a thing on TV talking about they're like people don't want to go back to these shit places because they're making more on unemployment. And I was like, well, yeah. When you get help, I mean, people look, that's why I think the universal basic income would be a huge thing. It might even be a bad thing if not implemented right. You start giving people that amount of cash and people just decide not to go back to work. And people were like, well, what about those companies? I was like, they'll have to learn how to adapt for one. Just like every other country, our company throughout history has had to learn how to adapt to the times. I was like, but the economy would be going gangbusters because everybody'd be spending that fucking loot. I was like, so, yeah, you're still going to have people that are going to work and stuff. Look, they're already trying to fucking animatronic everything anyway.
Yeah.
Go to any restaurant, everything's touch screen. You don't have to physically talk to somebody. That's coming to that point. So what are people going to do for money? How about people like Jeff Bezos who just made a truckload of money, because of everybody being stuck at home. How about, since they pay no taxes, they give it to the people? And look, that was Andrew Yang's thing, and it caught on enough that even the White House and stuff were like, yeah, sounds pretty good, but they'll never do it.
Oh, fuck no.
Because there's a couple redneck hillbillies that live in a trailer park that can benefit from that money, but they're so goddamn patriotic, they're not going to take money they didn't earn off the sweat of their brow. And it's fucking stupid.
Even though probably most of them are, on some kind of assistance.
Yeah, doing EBT cards, getting all that kind of assistance and everything. They're the assholes that are going, no, we don't want that. We want to work for our money. Oh, wait, we don't work.
That's not the only reason why it wouldn't happen, because, our economy the economy machine has to be greased with our blood as workers. That's how it works. So, anyway, this is not for here. Let's get into the actual thing.
Let's not depress ourselves so quickly.
That could be afterwards.
I don't want to be afterwards.
Well, I know, either do I, but we should do it after we're done filming the episode, so we're not like, hurrah, Japanese Godzilla, brr. Whenever in real life it's Japanese Godzilla, yay!
Yay!
Dun, dun, dun.